Tora chips!
Benny the Bumblebee's Big Lesson. Benny the Bumblebee was buzzing around the meadow one bright summer morning, feeling proud of himself. Benny thought he was the fastest, strongest, and smartest bee in the hive. Look at me, everyone! I can gather nectar faster than any bee here. The other bees rolled their eyes. Benny always bragged, and it was starting to get on their nerves. That day, a storm was brewing on the horizon. The queen bee called all their workers together. Gather as much nectar as you can before the storm hits. We'll need it to keep the hive safe and fed. Benny zipped off ahead of everyone else. I'll do it all by myself. Who needs help when you're as good as me? Benny flew from flower to flower, filling his tiny nectar pouch. But as he worked, the sky darkened, and the wind began to howl. Suddenly, a gust of wind knocked Benny off course. He tumbled into a bush, spilling all the nectar he'd collected. Oh no! All my hard work is gone. Benny tried to fly back to the hive, but the wind was too strong. Just when he thought he might not make it, a calm, gentle voice called out. Benny, over here. It was Lila the ladybug, perched safely on a leaf. You look like you could use some help. I don't need help. But just then, a fat raindrop plopped onto Benny's head, and he realized he had no choice. Okay, maybe I do need help. Lila smiled and gently guided Benny to a sheltered spot where the wind couldn't reach them. When the storm passed, Benny looked at Lila with a sheepish expression. Thank you, Lila. I couldn't have made it without you. That's what friends are for, Benny. Even the fastest bee needs a little help sometimes. Back at the hive, Benny shared his story with the other bees. I thought I could do it all on my own, but I was wrong. From now on, I'll work with the team. The queen smiled proudly at Benny. Together, we're stronger, Benny. That's the way of the hive. From that day on, Benny stopped bragging and became one of the hardest working and kindest bees in the meadow.